Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and it is Friday night for Long War here. Yep, that's me today, as you found out from the thumbnail. If you're here, I am moving forward today. We are moving forward, and who knows what we'll find. Stormaris, ahoy! Good to see you in here. Glad you could make it in. But I made up my mind, and you'll never be able to say anything to change it now that I've made up my mind. And I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with it. Hey, Banner, good to see you in here. Glad you could make it in. And we'll see what the future holds today. We don't know if we're going to have a UFO battle now. We don't know if we're going to have an abduction now. We don't know if we'll get the second terror mission in India now. Those are all definite possibilities. But I decided, since I did not have my best team ready or available to go, and in fact, because I had no mechs available, I think that's what ultimately swayed my decision, because the only scout I had available, I didn't want to... Nightmare's gonna tell me. I could have just ticked the geoscape. Yeah, I know, but I don't think we're gonna get anybody. We'll find out in just a second. If anything, you know, if anything stops the timer before the mission and gives me a mech, because, you know, the only scout I had, so I would not miss out on the reflex rifle, was a sergeant. You know, there's just firepower just wasn't there, and if I did bring somebody to get a superior weapon, well, their aim sucked. So, and I don't mind doing that on certain missions where we have a less than ideal team, you know, the crashed smalls and whatnot, but on a big one like that, where it could, and because we still didn't know, where it could have been a trap. And if I just compared it to our last mission, which was not a trap, you know, I just didn't feel confident. That's the bottom line. And since we're already waiting for 2 Titan armors to come back, I just said no. We're just gonna do it. I had 2 days to mull this over, and I started making a column of the pluses and the minuses, and the risks versus the rewards, all that kind of stuff, and just said, we don't need this mission right now. We don't need this mission right now. That's what I decided. So we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, y'all can say what you're gonna say. I don't care. I'm a big boy, but it's my choice, my decision ultimately, and there you go. That's my best chicken imitation. But hopefully, and I just feel like if we're gonna have if the next mission ends up being a potentially difficult mission, we're pretty. I think by then, we would at least Loki. And if that's your other name, I fixed your other name. I got the variable on the variable for your other login, and I don't know if this is the other login, because there's one letter in it that's either a small L or a capital I. You know, when you get this in a code that you gotta enter. So I don't know if that's your other thing or not. Oh, that's probably the one we've already been using. So if you ever do happen to forget and load in on the other one, oh, this is the other? Well, then it's working now. There you go. There you go. We got it working. I picked the right letter. It's always double choices, and it's top of the hour, so that's it for my explanation. Let's get moving and get back to the game. Here we go. So I just put us here to get started. There's really nothing else to do. They're gonna get some more research. What can I say? This is a research mission.
Turned out to be a dud. Probably just a drunk pilot who fell asleep on a long haul.
And then over here, yeah, we just didn't... the alloys, the one thing that was making me want to get over there is, well, you know, the benefit of getting more alloys, but we'll just have to do it the other way, the little by little way, and go from there. So this is it. We're gonna come out here and we're gonna start scanning, and we're gonna see. I guess, you know, the alloy plating could have come back, or we had somebody in the barracks that could have come back. I can sit here and just let it tick and we can find out, Nightmare, if you want to do that. We could just sit here and figure it out. We'll just watch it. It shouldn't take long. 9:43, 45. Well, I don't know how many minutes it's going to take, because we're down to one. Well, we're down to 1 hour. It shouldn't take all that long, and I can always talk. I have no problem talking. And see, I got someone else to greet in here. Carlos. Yeah, I'm chickening out. I'm chickening out. Oh, and look, it's flying away now. So we didn't get what we wanted. There you go. It took off and it's flying away. That has me curious now. Oh, maybe the research doesn't show up right away because nothing's changed. Maybe the UFO has to disappear or something.
Commander, our failure to respond to the latest UFO contact is sure to displease the Council. One of our top priorities is to maintain satellite coverage over the Council's member nations.
He's confused. This was landed. Unless he was referring back to the India one where we let them shoot down the satellite, and he's just, you know, typical delayed response Bradford. It's like that when a pilot gets shot down. We don't know if they died right away or not, at least based on what he says. So anyway, there we go. We're scanning. It's now July, very early morning, July 11th, no longer the 10th, and we're gonna see what our next mission is. Very soon, we do get some alloy plating repaired. We get our newest interceptor in Africa. Yeah, that's what I'm curious of. What happens if we do if we have the ability to do an alien base assault? What happens if we take out China? Do they just automatically get another one like they do at the beginning of the game when they don't have one? Do they just get another one? So does it not make sense to take out China? I don't know. Yeah, I know. The timers on this, it never feels like they quite sync, you know? Never feels like they... Okay, we got our interceptor order. There's Neek-Nack. There's Neek-Nack. We got Peter Van Dorn. Was it Kotzen that was the one we were hoping for and waiting for? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Oh, he's back. We just didn't get a pop-up for him. So he's back. We didn't get the pop-up for whatever reason. So who knows if he would have made it in time or not, since we didn't get the pop-up. Because I wouldn't have known when to stop it to check. And that would have been thrilling viewing, having me go out there, let it tick a few minutes, and then come back in here. Yeah, Peter Van Dorn is back. So we got a couple good folk back. So I'm ready for the next mission. We got our mech, we got some good scouts, and yeah, sporadic. Oh, sporadic. Hello. Well, let's hope we can get out. Let's get out there and see if we can find a mission. So you're sporadic enough for the translation. We'll find out. We completed. We got our alloy plating back. Now we're waiting for Titan armor. Hopefully we can get that back. In fact, is it one Titan armor or two Titan armors that we're waiting for? Oh, it's just one. Okay. For a second there, I thought it was two. Oh, you know what I did? It probably was 2 days out, and I was thinking it was 2 armors that we were waiting for, but it's just 1. Okay, so we may or may not get the final one. Plasma Dragon 9 days out now. Heavy Plasma 11 days out. Plasma Storm Gun to help mobility for those that don't shoot a lot, but it'll be nice to have it. 5 days out. So there we go. Let's go find our mission.
Contact detected.
Is this abductor gonna be an abduction? Oh my god, it's got some escorts, and once again, Africa. Africa again. They're focusing on Africa right now. Well, let's go scramble, my friends. Let's go scramble. No, actually, it's an abductor. Let's ignore it and just have an abduction. There's no way, as we know, the air game in Africa can shoot 2 raiders and an abductor down. Hell no. Let's see where our mission's going. Oh, and by the way, it was kind of a messy, ugly thumbnail today, but that was the Fury mission in the background. I realized the description for the mission, the reason we didn't show a map when it should have, it had to have been the Fury mission. You know, the DLCs don't always show up there. You get that weird no map message. I think Zhang's mission also is like that, where we got Zhang. So that's all that meant. I remember being confused at the end, and that's got to be what it was.
Commander, we've picked up multiple requests
and
for
of course,
assistance.
it is swarming.
Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
Johannesburg. And it's the paper one. Okay, we've had this one. It all depends on where we start, how difficult it can be, especially for a swarming. The parking lot. A lot of time we've started in that back alley there, you know, down where my thing is. There's a back alley with a little opening and a brick wall and whatnot, and a lot of half cover inside the office. Full cover is probably best inside this building, and yeah, it's a fair map, except for certain start locations. But other than that, and in fact, this is the map where I learned to fear the mechtoid with that extra attack when you shoot it first if it's not suppressed. So there. Let's see who we're taking out. I think Van Dorn gets to call on this one, because I should get some others back. When's Rickroll coming back? No, still 3 days. Suharafik, but we got, you know, Furball back, so we don't have a problem there as far as scouts anymore. One more day we get Shakti rockets. 23 hours we get Avatar, so Rocketeers are not a problem. And if I take him on this one and him there, I always have Nefertiti to do the mission after that, as far as officers. So I got a few officer choices, so we're not hurting for officers. So yeah, I think we can do this. Not a problem. Not a problem. We get Karma Suture back, so I'll have a medic back in a day after I use my one, and then yeah, we're gonna. The fatigue is are very recoverable now, except for these 2 scouts. But I have 2 scouts available, so okay, we're going. Then we get Will to Kill Lucian back in 1 day. So, and then 3, and then 6. So we're gonna start getting a flow of mechs coming back. Also, that's gonna be very, very helpful. Very, very helpful. So I'm excited about that. Let's take Van Dorn on this one. I think, who is it? Zabiol. Zabiol will be the medic. How about we get Neek Knack? Neek Knack's been on a diet. They always look like that until you put their actual mech suit on. he's been thinning down a little bit. And Floki, you made it in, so guess who's going on this mission? And what other gunner? We could probably take Leal, but I'm gonna keep he can be my A1 gunner coming up because he also has mayhem. So we'll keep a really good gunner for the next mission. One of my gunners coming back. Whoops, beyond there. One day. Yeah, we're in good shape. So technically, I could even bring the mayhem because we got both those guys back in a time. And since it's swarming, oh, well, why not err on the side of whatever you want to call it? I will take a sniper on this one because even if we're inside, we can get a full. Yeah, I'm gonna bring a sniper, and if we get an outside start, especially by that freaking wall, that'd be great to have a scout fly right there. I mean, a sniper. Haven't seen a scout fly yet, and I think I'm gonna just go with Blue Jay. Now I could go here. Just to keep Blue Jay. It's swarming. Will I want the extra rockets? Because we don't have the extra rockets on this one. And we aren't going to get a promotion anytime soon, but is now the time? Yeah, it is. This is a time I can bring a little less here on a swarming, I hope. I don't want to see another ethereal. I thought I'd just throw that out there. And then maybe we look at some capture. I could always do an assault. Could always do an assault. You know, I was also thinking I may do Gleisly. Well, we'll come back in here, but I may take Bungert, Bulwark. That's easier to say than the last name. And I think I'm gonna make this the team, and that means what I was about to say. Let's go back out here. Let's go to the wherever here it is. Let's go to the Gene Lab. Let's see about putting Gleisly in there and giving him some iron skin so he's a little more tanky, perhaps. All damage taken is reduced by 1, period. That can make a difference between getting injured and not getting injured, or dying and not dying, or bleeding out versus not bleeding out. I mean, the game sometimes comes down to just that much, and therefore I think I'm going to see about doing this. Let's confirm it.
I'll have the selected volunteer sent to
10
surgical
days.
prep
That
immediately.
works to me.
Once the genetic modification is complete, I will notify you directly.
Yeah, we'll see. For an assault, we'll start with iron skin, and beyond that, then we'll figure out what else we want to do. And I think my assaults are the best ones to gene mod right now because I have a lot of them and I don't use them as frequently as I did early game. I lived by the assaults early game, but I live a little less by the assaults late game. So now's a good time to gene mod them up to give them some perks that make them more useful. That's what I'm thinking. So now let's get back over here and kit them up. And my question is, yeah, I don't think I need to get anybody. I wonder if I wonder, yeah, since I have a mech on this mission, I think we're okay on armor. Even if that one Titan armor didn't quite make it in time, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, my memorial wall is full of some assaults too. You know, assaults get a lot of glory because of the kills they can rack up, but they also take a lion's share of the risk. That's for sure. So I think I can get away. If I have 6, 7, 8, yeah, I can get away with everyone having the Titan armor. We're going all smoke all the time with you there. You keep the SMG, and that's it. You are ready. Now we could, if I do a good job at all, the start position can make it awkward to keep you back. We'll just go Titan armor. Let's just go Titan armor. I was thinking the psionic armor, because he has amazing psionic skills. I was thinking that might be an option, but it gives, the only protection psionic armor gives is about 8 defense. So just to compare, yeah, you get 8 defense, which can help, but then you're left with 11 health. So if you do get hit, in spite of the defense, you're going, I'm going Titan. I'm going Titan. Yeah, tomorrow it could be, and I think we're okay for tomorrow being a terror mission, because in one day we get our next mech. So I'm not worried now. I was worried getting a few in a row. And the few in a row I'm worried about is the terror mission and now an abduction. But I got, for if the terror mission comes next, then we're okay. That's the way I see it. But if we just get a downed UFO, then I don't have to have a mech on that kind of a mission. So that's kind of the way I'm looking at it, Nightmare. It's kind of the way I'm looking. Tomorrow could be terror, and I'm okay being a terror, because as you saw, the 2 gunners are back in a day. The next mech is back in a day. Oh, I see, yeah. It is true, especially when the mechs get hurt. Or double fatigue, which is one of the mechs was just double fatigue because I needed them. But they have the firepower. It's hard to give up that firepower. And it might be nice with some of the... It might be nice to chop somebody. You're right. It might not be a bad idea to get another soldier chopped, just so we have some other options when the mech person and themselves is out. Not a bad thing for me to think about, Nightmare. Not a bad thing for me to think about. The way we've been, with only 4 mech guys to choose between, if any of them gets hurt, it's like, holy moly. You're right. Good call. Plasma rifle. Yeah, we'll go with a scope. We'll give you... At least we got 1 alloy plating back, because you'll get one of those. You're a little pokey. I think recently I think you even got one more thing of speed, didn't we, recently with you? Yeah, because we did extra conditioning. So actually you're faster than you have been. But I'm not going to add anything else onto you just because. Loki, you got the aim between the 2 of you, so that means Floki, you get this. Titan. I'm still gonna try taking care of my... You know, we've been dealing with slow gunners for so long, it's just, I'm used to it now, so I'm okay with them having 10 movement. We just deal with it. We don't outrun them, and that's just the way it's gonna be. Okay, neat. It is the, I think the Vindicator is the extra mobility. Yeah, that's the one you get. And we'll do a grenade launcher, restorative mist, and flamethrower. And look at, you still got mobility. Still got frickin' mobility up the yin yang. And this weapon base ammo is only 3, which is why you see me take extra magazine to get it up to 4, just so I can get 2 hit and runs in a row if I have to before being able to reload. And then what else do you have the option to carry? Not much. So you might as well stack on the aim, because your mobility is still 15, which is good enough for me. Totally loaded down. I'm okay with that, I think. And then your aim is solid, especially with that weapon. So I have no problem with that. Then we go General Van Dorn. Well, okay, he's not. His nickname is the General. He's not the Commander. He's only a lowly Major. I mean, come on. He's not like Commander or anything. Somehow he has more name power than Commander, though. There's a reflex rifle. We want the marksman scope. I think we'll live with that. We'll give you a chance for some extra defense with that one if you're running lightning reflexes. And then we're gonna run you a motion tracker. You still got 16 mobility in spite of a clunky Titan armor. That's what we call mobility. We like this mobility. We wish everybody. Yeah, he could have been the Commander, but I squashed him down. His ability couldn't overcome my ego. Something like that. Okay, there, and then we do our standard there and there. And you are slow. Disco. I don't know how, with that kind of speed, how does he get a nickname of Disco is what I want to know. Moving so slow. Yet still, he's staying alive. He's staying alive, so what can I say? Something's working for him. Grunty, I'm gonna give you the Archangel in case we start out in the parking lot. That's gonna be very useful. It's not gonna be very useful if we start indoors. So I guess time will tell how that's gonna work out. And you know, because of that, just in case we have to deal with you indoors, I'm giving you the plasma. Just to help. Protect yourself, I guess. Illuminator. Whoops. Illuminator. And then I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna give you the final alloy plating just in case. Every little bit. At least that gets you up to 16. That's 3 rows. At least that's a little better. And then we don't have the best of the best when it comes to now, Plasma Storm Gun helps with the speed. Yeah, the Plasma Storm Gun helps mobility more than an SMG. That's why we're building another one of those to also help us out. I think I will drop the med kit on you. I don't think I want to add anything else. At least nothing else for you. Well, you know what? I am gonna add something else because he's low level. I'm used to better aim than what he would provide, and that gets us up to almost 90 now. I feel better with that. I'm used to moving around my Rocketeers with 10 or 11 movements, so we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. Now I have one more laser pistol to hand out. And then I'm gonna have Bulwark carry an arc thrower. It'll be a single charge, single chance. I won't be able to command for an extra capture attempt or anything. But at least if the right situation opens up, I have one potential capture charge. And we'll find out right away if we're meant to get the capture or not, if it even presents itself. So I'll do that. And then, I don't know. I think we're, oh yeah. Van Dorn then. You get the laser pistol. There you go. And now, I think we are ready. Dum-de-dum. Dum-de-de-dum, dum-dum. So the question is anybody else that's not fully latent have anything else they might want to carry? And it looks like the answer is no. I mean, we could have you... If we think we might run into you-know-who, there's one of two things. Since we've started seeing more ethereals, you would be able to do a shadow device to help us disappear for a turn, at least the people near you. Or we could throw out a mimic beacon. But it's hard to get the mimic beacon thrown, as we found out the last time I had a gunner with the mimic beacon. It's hard to choose between a mimic beacon, because I haven't used it yet to see how effective it is. To be quite honest, I haven't ever really tried it to see how effective it is. It's hard to choose that over suppression, because I know what suppression does. So I don't know if there's anybody else available besides giving... I don't want to give up smoke. Not really. But I would need somebody else with psionics to be able to carry it. And I don't know that I have such a person. No. So it's either give it to Floki or not, and I guess we're gonna have to live without it. Am I gonna regret that? Opinions, opinions, opinions. Yeah, Carlos, I missed in that conversation with Nightmare. I missed. He said I had some streams ago mentioning we need another mech guy, and you know, I know you guys have, and I think it's finally sinking in after recent experiences that we need more mech guys that can go out as mechs. So yeah, I realized more than one of you have been saying this along the way, but today I'm choosing to remember. Let's see how many more live streams it takes me to act upon it. Okay, we are ready to go. I'm not taking out the mimic beacon. Let's hope we don't run into, yeah. You're right. All of a sudden I says, I hope, just the fact that I said, I hope we don't need it, and then I don't take it. Let's just take it and deal with a slow gunner like we've been doing all along. Okay, there we go. I think we're ready now. I can't think of anything else I want to do. And, let's do it. Yep, let's launch. We're ready to get down there. Everybody check your ammo, check your weapons. Boom, boom, boom. And Carlos, if you're here, get ready. Woo. That was loud in my ears. If it was too loud for you, let me know. But we'll see if Carlos was able to stick around long enough for this. I have a feeling I took a little too long.
Dropship has arrived.
Yeah, we're going to begin our assault.
We're heading to South
Cryptic
Africa for this
hero.
one, and we need to get down there
In
fast.
fact, who will be the cryptic hero on
Picked
this
up a local
mission?
broadcast indicating alien activity within a
We have
major
8 good
metropolitan area. We
possibilities.
should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
And let's launch. And let's find out where we start, inside or outside.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now.
I kind of consider
Roger, Big
this
Sky.
an
Reading you 5
inside
by 5.
start.
Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
Now, technically, yeah, this is kind of an inside start. So, what I may do is, while we can peek through this door at some point, I may start coming around this way, and a sniper through that door would have a fair amount of targets. Well, the first thing we're going to do is this, see who's close. Apparently nobody. At least nobody yet. So we're gonna follow that plan, come around to the side here. For now. We know I can keep people at this door if necessary. There's not a lot of cover except the door itself, and then there's just peeking around this wall. So there's not a lot of room for a lot of firing positions right here. But at least for the initial start, I'm gonna put our steadied rocket here.
Got it.
And not steady yet until we move over this way looking for blips.
Sir.
And we didn't find it. Interesting. Interesting. So 1, 2, 3, and there's the door's there. So I should safely be able to move to here. Since we don't see any blips on the map, I should be able to move here. I don't know why cover doesn't show up for that wall, but that's where we're moving. See if we pick up any blips in the distance.
Affirmative.
And nothing. So for a swarming map, they're all far away right now. They're all far away. Now, as far as a Rocketeer goes, where would I want to steady them? So maybe what I do is I bring Floki here and have you two cover this door. Some of us that need longer range to set up, which means 2 turns for you, Disco.
On my way.
Yeah. Bulwark. I'm gonna bring you around the side just because you have the ability to run a gun, which can get you a little farther. Grunty, we're bringing you this way as I mentioned earlier.
Roger that.
And not fly you yet. Then Zabiol, I'm kind of bringing you here in between, so we have the option. Except blocks you, but we're coming here. And then I'll keep the mech right here for now. We're a little bit split, but we didn't sense anything like immediately right there when we started with the motion tracker, so I think we're okay. Basically, we want to... We'll hear, but we won't get sound cues till next turn.
It's never nap time, baby.
We'll steady a rocket. Okay, there's something stomping out there. We haven't seen a sectopod in forever, eh? Don't you think? Don't you think? Every time I hear a stomp, I'm thinking, I feel we might be kind of due. Okay, I'm gonna come down this way to get a sense if anything's out there. Well, I'm gonna do it, but we're gonna move safe at a time, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I don't activate on this move.
Closing on target.
Okay, we have something. We have contact! And it's over here. So we don't know if the contact is ahead of the wall or behind the wall, but it's over there. So I'm gonna come here.
Auf dem Weg.
And we'll work. You're gonna open the door. And then, since things could be over there, we'll set up on this door. And we should be okay over there because we were against this wall. Yeah, we should be okay.
Bin dran.
Doesn't mean there's not. Okay. So, Zabiol, I'm gonna end up setting you probably right there. But I'm gonna move you out of the way first because I really want to see how far. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was hoping.
Yes, sir.
And then, you know, Grunty. Oh, there's a weird alley here. I've never used this to move down. We can get our whole frickin' team down over here to sneak up on somebody, but then there's no cover. So maybe it's not all that amazing and good. But we're gonna start flying. So in case a pod comes up over there, we might be able to get an angle. And we're gonna give that a go. Let's steady our weapon. And then now we'll bring smoke down this way. And I wonder where I want this. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw a battle scanner. I'm gonna guess they're on this side of the wall. That's my best guess. Except, yeah, I can't quite get the right angle on a battle scanner right now, so we're not gonna throw it yet. What I will do is back off here, so maybe I'll be able to gain eyes if they move next time.
In motion.
We know they're just out of vision. We're gonna open this door. A little nervous about what could be over there if I peek around the corner, because we don't have the room necessarily cleared. But if somebody's over here and they activate, they could come toward us. I may hold our position here for now because it's got good potential flanking potential. I may make some noise just to get Floki in here. Except, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna come here with Floki. Ah! Hero Cryptical. Hero Cryptical. We have a very cryptic hero. And maybe I can come here. We're gonna get some vision, but there, unless somebody moved here, we didn't see a lot of movement. And I guess if I'm gonna get screwed, ooh, no, we're not gonna do it this turn. We're not gonna do it this turn because if somehow I'm screwed and I don't have smoke as a backup this turn, so we're all gonna hang tight right where we are for this turn. I'm not thrilled about the three of us being able to support over here yet. What I can do with Floki is probably get you a couple steps forward here, but I don't know that that necessarily allows you to reach cover here next turn. You know what I'm saying? But it is a little closer.
I'm on it.
Therefore, we can get you in here. Oh, I already overwatched you. Okay, so we're done. Now, Floki, yeah, you're gonna be a step shy anyway, but I didn't want to step out here and gain sight where I didn't want to have sight. So we'll just stay there. Get back over here.
Can't wait to smash hands.
Ich glaube nicht, dass wir hier allein sind.
Uh-oh, is something coming back here? I don't like the way that camera was panning back over there. Okay, now I think I'm in a better angle to try a battle scanner over here. And if it is on this side of the map, oh, I can throw it on top of the car.
Coming on screen.
Okay, we found them. We don't know what might be over here though if we walk around the corner, but they sound, didn't they all sound far away or whatever? Well, this is a Thin Man / Seeker pod, so that's what that one is. How far can my rockets go? And apparently they weren't moving, so I take a chance coming out here. Because right now I can't reach. I cannot reach. Floki can come here, but then if anything is on this side of the room, well, now's the time to do it though, because I got smoke and whatnot. Seems like now's the time to push it, and we'll try setting up for what we do know is there. I'm debating with myself right now. I'm debating with myself. Hero critical. I'm rolling my R's again. Hero critical. Hero critical. Critical. Hero critical. Oh, anyway, I'm getting sidetracked with let's get over here. Yeah, let's do the peak right now.
All right.
Okay. The peak is there. I can get closer with you standing in the open and have you steady. That gets me a little closer to be able to hit something. Ideally, I'll be close enough to hit the frickin' wall. How much farther do I have to be to do that? Like 1, 2, 3, probably 5. So yeah, if I got that far, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That could put me in range, and I do, because we're less experienced, I do feel like I need to steady. So let's come here with the hopes of blowing away that wall and activating him that way.
Roger that.
Now, what could happen? A wandering pod wanders into us in this awkward position, but you know, it is what it is.
Safety's off.
Disco Leal, yeah, we can come a little farther forward. Get you closer for some potential shots. I'm gonna bring you here. Since most of them are behind that wall, I want to get as far as we can with you. This should be safe because of the angle of the wall. I don't think they'd see us if we moved here, and that would get us, because we aren't the fastest around, in better position for run and gun. And I don't think this would activate. Tell you what, why push it? Oh man, at first you saw that green ring up there appear, but it didn't. It would appear here. Whoops. Yes, we're seen right there. We're not seen right here. And we're seen right there. You know why? Because of the step out. Good thing we checked. So you will get closer by coming this far.
Verstanden, Commander.
There you go.
Auf Feldposten.
Well, that's actually not a bad angle. Depending on how we blow the wall out. And yeah, we can see this building's not tall enough to block us, so we're just gonna stay here and steady. Zabiel will come here.
Position confirmed.
So we can get smoke in or out wherever we need it. Yeah, we'll just stay there. And steady. And we're just about ready. Oh, there. We could have two pods out there. Was that a... Oh, now we're hearing mutons. So is that a pure drone pod, or is that a drone pod connected to a cyber disk or that stompy thing? We don't know. We do not know. Could be a full pod of drones, or they're flying ahead of the big guy they're escorting. Now, we've had pods of drones before. It is something that's happened. Now let's go find out if the rocket can reach what I wanted. No. There's no guarantee it takes out that wall. So I'm going to pull forward one more step. This will be close enough then.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I guess we're putting off our attack till next turn. Yeah, I wonder how many drones were in that pod. I only maybe visually saw 5-ish, but we don't know. Because this first pod is pretty large. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there could be another thin man. That would make sense having a pod of 6. But it could also just be a pod of 5. There's the center guy with 4 around him, but there could be a thin man here to make it Carlos's favorite pentagon. Yeah, Floki, I think I'm bringing you here because that way you could easily move up to here to get cover.
Got it. Armed and ready.
Okay, this is our
Armed and ready.
time
Feldposten. Verstanden.
to get ready. Woo! Trumpkin! Trumpkin scared the hell out of me. But glad to have you in here. We're on an abduction. A swarming abduction in the paper factory thing. We have a known pod here. My battle scanner is going to go out this next turn, but we now know we're close enough. I'll just, because this pod's not moving. They've not been moving. I can blow away that wall right about here. It's pretty much a straight ahead shot. I want to blow away the wall just over from the car, so I'm remembering that for next turn.
Overwatching.
And we have a potential shot here. I think what I'll do just to get you forward,
Approaching
come
target
here,
now.
and then Overwatch.
We have eyes on the target.
Okay, there's our sound cue. And the drones, yeah, it looks like it could have been a pod of 5. I saw at least 5. So if the pods are 6, if the pods are 5, then we're getting off light. Alright, this is our opening right here. I don't have to worry about accidentally hitting. Yeah, this'll go through the wall. I don't have to worry about accidentally hitting those drones now that they moved away, unless there's a laggard. But let's do this here. It's only 0.2 scatter, which is good for a non-master sergeant. And we hit 3, and the wall is gone. Okay, the wall is gone. Thin men moved away. We don't see a whole heck of a lot, but this first turn is okay-ish for moving out there a little. Like I said, okay-ish for moving out there a little. And I'm gonna move out here a little and see if I can pick up sight on any others. Why'd you say sorry, Commander? I don't know. I'm gonna come here, see if we get our...
New contact.
Ah! Why did I need to do that? Oh! This just got interesting. Well, we know what the Stomper is. Am I lucky to be able to reach? Yes. I can at least reach this guy. He's just a regular he's just a regular mechtoid. Now we're fairly far back. So, and look where he's scattered. He's gonna get explosive damage next turn. Or did it already blow up? Yeah, I think it already blew up. Gosh darn it. It looks exploded. Well, it's hard to tell because it's like a nighttime vista, so it's hard to tell if that's exploded yet or not. I can't remember from the rocket. Anybody can remember? I don't know. Okay, so what we got to do? Let me check my sniper. Yeah, we see a lot. We see a lot. We can get rid of a seeker. We got a pretty damn good shot there. We got a pretty damn good shot in a lot of places. Boy, oh boy, do we not. So let's do this. We're gonna suppress right there. Maybe we'll get lucky because it's, you know, mayhem danger zone kind of thing. Or is it just mayhem? Yeah, it's just I think you need the combo of the mayhem and danger zone, but we'll take the suppression. Go Laser has made it home, and we're gonna suppress here because he's the guy that'll hit potentially the hardest. Oh no! Just when we're about to start shooting, he gets a dang 98%. I've already activated 2 pods, just so you know. I know, he comes in late, and then he vibes 98? I mean, come on. He knows the rules. We need low vibes. That way our team gets the high vibes. It's very hard for you to get high vibes and us to get high vibes at the same time. We've already learned the odds about that. Let's see. Let's suppress.
Come on! You know you want a piece of me!
Okay. There's a couple things we can do. Holy moly, we got the guy shredded already, right? I might as well hit and run and just get rid of the dude. Yeah, he's shredded. Might as well just hit and run and get rid of him. Because you should be able to hit twice and do mega damage. What was the damage? Okay, well, we didn't get a crit. That's for sure. Maybe that wasn't quite the damage out. Oh, it's 0 crit, that's why. But he's shredded. I was expecting more than 15 because of the shredding. There, that's what I was expecting the first time. Now I can do 2 shots here. I also have my sniper, but my sniper has some amazing odds against a full cover thin man. So there's that. I can come here for suppression. I don't know if I really see a lot of these guys if I come there. Let's kind of get a read on that. Okay, I do. I do. Bungert. You can move forward, but not necessarily into any amazing cover. And therefore you don't, without hit and run, you don't get close enough for a shot. Let's see. Let's do the first half of a hit and run on the Mechtoid. Can we do more than 10 damage because of the shredding? Please. No. Apparently. Okay, we did. We just didn't get the visuals that let you know for sure. So that's good. The Mechtoid's out of the way. Mechtoid is out of the way. Now I'm going to Snipey next. Grunty, just in time to see your first shot, and we'll see if you can still hit at 93%. Now, how many mutons were there? 4. There's only 2 thin men. Let's do this. Let's do a precision shot on the thin man. That's not the thin man. That's the thin man. Let's see if we can take him out. Oh yeah, he's way over here. But he's out of range, there's nothing I can do to get to him. So he's way over here. So we do have him to worry about. The only good thing is there's no cover for him to advance. You see what I'm saying? That's the good part. So I don't know what he's gonna do. If he comes to that corner to try and do anything to us, he's out of range. Could be an option. It could be potential. We can see how it works. Rather than suppress, I was thinking of suppressing the guy by the burning car. Anyone know for sure if the car exploded? It's hard to tell. Usually you can tell because then they're a blackened Hulk, but I think there's still color involved on the vehicle, so I think it's going to explode. So I was thinking of suppressing this guy to have him take explosive damage. But anyway, let's find out about this thin man first. And we killed him. I was little worried about, and the reason I chose the thin man, and I didn't even check first to make sure, but the thin man, as we know, can have squad sight, and they frequently do at this point in the game. So maybe my second shot I'd just get rid of the frickin' Seeker, because these others are not guarantees. We can at least look at them. Regular Muton. Regular Muton. So no special abilities there. So I say let's just get rid of the Seeker so we don't have to worry about it. Whoops. I didn't want to do that. Let's do this. And do this again. So there's actually still 3 Seekers out there. Hi. So, you know, there's that. Let's do the C. Let's just do the Seeker. Oh, didn't even kill it. So Bungert, you do have one thing you can kill. You should have a shot on the Seeker. Not that it'll be a great shot. You see it from here? No, because I think that tree's in the way. And I can bring you there to see it. Okay, I can bring you here to see it. And then before I do that, how far can you chuck this? Do we try to mimic them to all come out and stand in the open? Will it do that? Will it do that to them? I guess we're gonna find out how that works. I guess we're gonna find out how that works. Because Bungert can't take cover to get a shot that makes sense. It's either this there, and then it's also Floki to go there to throw his mimic beacon. So the Seekers won't be drawn to it. That makes sense. But the Seekers don't scare me. The Seekers don't scare me. And probably the Sectoid Commander won't be freaked out by it. Ah, well, fortunately, as we know, Floki has goodwill. Where is it? Well, you know, okay, it's decent. I thought it was a little higher than that, but it's not bad will. It's not bad will. Not bad will at all. So do I want to throw it where they visually can see it? Is that the idea of the Mimic Beacon, or is it... You said it's sound activated, so if I just have it thrown there, we're okay, right? It's kind of the way it feels. I still have a shot here. Wow, it's only 63. Not great shot chances for Van Dorn. Part of me says we pull back because Van Dorn could be in range of a Sectoid Commander peeking around the corner. So probably all I do with you is pull you back. And then I gotta figure out how to work the Seeker and then how to work you. Where do I want to put ya? Okay, we would get vision from there. Yeah, I can take my shot from there with you. Then you should be far enough back from anybody, because there's no cover. Well, there's side of a car cover, but there's not a lot of good cover with him standing here where they'd run in and flank. So let's go find out if we can take the Seeker out. Oh, that door. Isn't it funny? I get so intent on what I'm looking at. It's 50-50. It's a coin flip.
Ist ausgeschaltet.
That's very good. Bulwark won the coin flip, which is amazing after that 98% vibe. So that means I can bring Floki here. And I want to get a sense, though, if I bring him forward to there, I gotta get a side view to see what I want. If I come here, I'm trying to figure out, because that way it would be in vision of a Sectoid Commander coming here, who odds of him getting fooled by the Mimic Beacon are minimal. So I almost think I want to keep Floki where he is and not get anybody in range of a Sectoid Commander right away. And we'll see if the Mimic Beacon works here to draw them out. Says it emits a sound, so it should call them to it, right? If they pass the check. That's true. I don't know. I don't think we'd see for Mind Merge. Because we need line of sight. So all I'd be able to get over here is smoke. So that corner position is okay, but I wouldn't be able to get both smoke and Mind Merge. Yeah, I'll try putting it right by the car. That's what we're gonna go for. I think I gotta keep myself here. That way I can throw smoke here, throw smoke in here, and we pull Van Dorn back. That's my plan. I don't know how good the plan is, but I think I stay where I am because I can't get the mine birds like you were suggesting. And throw smoke. So we're gonna try it right here next to the car. See if it draws any people there. This is our first test of a mimic beacon to see how it works. I have never used one before. Shocking, huh? Shocking. I have never used one before. That's the noise it's making. That's kind of cool. Now that I see it, so this is considered full cover, even though in you know, in real life, I feel like they'd be shooting right through this plant. But I'll take the full cover, and we'll pull back here. Yeah, we'll find out. I know the wiki's usually pretty good about what it does, so it should be pretty good. And I'm pulling back here.
Affirmative.
We're gonna smoke it up because that's what we need to do. I don't know that the smoke will necessarily get out, but we'll hope it does, you know, because Long War has its own special physics. Yeah, see, it doesn't get out there. I didn't think it would. Some of its physics work, sometimes they don't. Just like the line of sights. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But we got the people in half or potentially open cover. And let's see who gets drawn towards it, if anybody. Oh god, the drones. Well, they're all moving away from it, so it's not drawing in any mutons. But they all double moved. The Thin Man liked it. Well, that was good. So the Thin Man definitely got drawn to it. The mutants didn't feel like they did. So I'm curious. Now, we don't get to see what their will is or anything like that. So we'll never know. We will never know. I'm probably gonna send a rocket right here. That seems best, given the situation. It's a fair amount of scatter, so we'll center it as best we can and hope for the best. Yeah, they all double moved, so it had to have done something weird to them, even though they didn't run straight for the mimic beacon. So it screwed them up somehow, because they didn't act normal. Yeah, high quality shrubbery. That's why they liked shrubbery back then so much.
With pleasure.
Okay, that's good. Oh no, he panicked! He missed the 82% roll and panicked. Now we got another burning car if we feel like suppressing somebody. Oh, we can flank, but a short range with our weapon sucks. So we also have hit and run available. I'm starting to think that we need to. I'm not as afraid of. We got 3 of the 4 mutons, and there's 1 seeker left. And I thought there were 3 at the beginning. Somehow did something kill it? Or maybe Did I kill one? I don't see a seeker. Oh yeah, there's a seeker body here. My rocket killed a seeker. How about that? How about that? Luck. Very lucky. Okay. I gotta focus on this guy. Yeah, the rocket killed one. Now, what is my sniper shot? We only get one shot. He's killable. Almost anybody can kill him. He's the one with the most health. So I almost feel like I want to get that shot up to 90. It won't be a hit and run shot. Yeah, let's at least do some damage if we can while we're holo targeting. Very good. And Van Dorn, I want you to notice, whoever you are, I can't even remember my gunner's name. Is it one of the Tariq family? No, this is Solo. Well, she's solo panicking now too. So now let's go back to my sniper. See if we can pick him off. Yes. He was going to be the hardest muton to kill, and we did it. Now you should have double tap. So I don't think we have a need to suppress. So let's double tap. In fact, maybe even disco. It's gonna get, oh well, this guy's got cover, so we'll give it a shot anyway. Good job. Good job. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So I'm thinking, I'm gonna bring you here. Oh my god. There's more out in the open! We drew the sectoid commander in the open! Holy moly! I'm glad I got some sight lines over there, so that mimic beacon is way better than I was giving it credit for. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Well, we only get one shot, but this will not holo target it, so can I get it holo targeted? Holy moly, did I get a little excited about that? Do you think? Do you think? I bring Neek. Well, actually, Neek doesn't need to really move forward. I got 75%. Do I have somebody who can holo target that? Yeah, I only have you to holo target it. Then what do I do if I holo target that? I don't have any shots to take him out. Well, bomber. We could mind freight him, so maybe he can't run away so far from the burning car. Possibility. Or I take this shot with you, but I want to save it in case I need help killing the sectoid commander, because that's who I really want to kill. So I don't think this gets me close enough. This does give me a shot on the sectoid commander, so I can get him holo targeted.
Yes, sir.
So Floki, you're able to help us big time. And a pretty damn good chance to hit on top of that. So let's see if we can holo target and hit. I'm asking a lot, I know.
So sorry, sir.
Yeah, I asked for it the wrong way, didn't I? I asked for it the wrong way, but at least now I have hit and run at 85%. We got rid of the sectoid commander. Now, I'm not going to kill this guy. Well, there's a chance we could with that kind of crit. Am I interested in keeping him here? My smoke will last till the end of the turn, so maybe I try. Let's see if the mind fray works. That would help make him stay. Stay, good doggy. Stay, little doggy. He's still probably gonna run away. It'd be nice if he played docile and so I there's a chance to kill this guy with a crit, so I think I'm gonna take it. We got a crit, we didn't quite kill him, so let's see what happens. Oh, that's a mega drone. He ran away, so the car won't explode on him. Ow, Floki took a hit, but he's still okay. Oh, whoa! The Seeker hit him from downtown. A Seeker with 1 health. Well, guess what we got coming next, my friends? Just what we need. Except it's a hell of a little bit of scatter. But if we center it, that's a lot of people we could shred.
Eat this.
Let's go solo. That's what we needed. We needed some shredding. Okay. What do we got left? We killed a lot of drones, didn't we? 3 drones and a muton are left. We killed one of the mutons too. And this is the mind merge guy, so he's kind of docile. So we focus on the mega drone. That's our focus right now. So I don't think he's mind geeked. So I think we can come here. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking that'd be nice if he doesn't move again through the acid and get re-acided. Hopefully he just stays there and hunkers. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. Let's go here and hollow target the big boy.
Closing on target.
It's better to hollow target with this. We just won't do as much damage. We'll use the big gun for hollow targeting on this one. Yeah, I was hoping he'd hit because we missed that other one. That's why I only said let's just hollow. Let's just hollow. Oh yeah, we can look at what he gets. It's probably mega damage reduction for the most part. He's a tracker drone. What does that do? He's hardened. Overload. Oh, he can repair. He has 2 charges for that. So yeah, it's more hardened with all the health, and then he can repair. Probably himself. So it's not a lot of amazing perks that the guy gets. He's just big, and because he's hardened, that can be a challenge. So who wants to shoot where? I think we have double tap if I want to try that. It's 67.57, not the highest odds, but it would apply hollow targeting and shredding if we happen to hit. Oh, and guess what? I don't have double tap. Well, we already got hollow applied, so let's just try and hit the dude. Because mayhem on drones, well, no, yeah, let's just try and hit the dude. There we go. The big guy's down. He's the only one that really had a chance to hurt us. Now we're just gonna take some extra shots. We'll shoot with you last, because Loki, you got hit a couple times, but you really aren't hurting too bad. Oh well. Oh, you had double tap.
Good news, you're dead.
Okay. Then I got that last drone. I guess we have you that could shoot at it. It's a pretty good chance to shoot. You know, I have an even better chance to take it out. I'd probably rather reload, but the pods are mostly taken care of. There's only one more pod out there then. So we'll reload out. Hopefully we'll not get rushed by the next pod. Oh, I wish I could reload on double tap. I swear I wish I could reload on double tap. So he's flanked and gonna feel like he needs to move. Well, you've got him flanked. I wouldn't be able to capture this turn, but I could try, you know, he could easily then move over and flank. So the best I can do, and he's more than likely gonna try and run away, because even coming here, he's flanked. So the guy's gonna feel like he needs to move. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to capture him. He doesn't feel flanked from you. He doesn't feel flanked from you. He feels flanked from these two. The problem is there's no good way to move you up here. Tell you what, we move you up here. As extra protection so he doesn't move and get himself flanked. He wouldn't, well, mutons sometimes will do that though. So we're unflanking with you. Yeah, Bulwark can run behind him too. It just depends. If he runs off, I'm never going to be able to capture him. Well, it's only one chance anyway, so we do have commands, so maybe we can make it work. Plus, I think you can arc throw after running gun. Pretty sure. It's been so long since I've ever tried. And we're just gonna reload here too.
Bin bereit.
I can't reload there. Disappointing, eh? I got 7 frickin' smokes. So, let's use them.
Clouds away.
I can't remember. Yeah, you're in range, so you're not. So let's throw the smoke here. Okay. That's it. We can't reload, so the turn is over. Let's see what this guy does, if he's going to allow a capture or not. Who'd he suppress? Is he smart? And I think... Yeah, I think he suppressed here, so I think we're okay to move up for the capture. I think we can make this happen. So let's give it a try. Bunkert is not suppressed. We are going to hit and run. In fact, we're going to hit and run to here, so I have cover in case everything that could go wrong does go wrong. I think I keep saying hit and run and gun. I mix them up all the time. I think I did that again. Here we go. Okay, I don't get to use it. Don't get to use it. So, actually, with my turn not done, I don't think I'm going to be able to command. Because I can't end his turn. I should have just double moved. I was thinking I could... Oh, I remembered wrong. I can't run and gun an arc throw. Doggone it. Ding dang, doggone it. No targets available. Yeah, he's got to use his last. And then if I overwatch him and command him, he's not going to be able to do anything because he's going to be in Overwatch. So maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get lucky. Loki, come here.
On my way.
We don't need you right this turn.
Solid copy.
We'll at least do this.
Easy now, soldier.
We'll steady you. I'm gonna steady right here though, in case, you know, there's one more pot out there and it's gotta be over there somewhere, right? Let's steady our rocket here.
Okay.
And we didn't flank the guy. Knick-knack. We'll overwatch so he doesn't run away. Or he shouldn't run away, right? I don't know. Let's, yeah, can't command an Overwatcher. Because you can't undo the Overwatch in order to then capture. I think we just stay where we are. And don't do anything. And now at least here I get to reload.
Back online.
And I'm just gonna reload here. I'm gonna get back into, well, he's not gonna flank us. I don't know that he's mind merged and or acided anymore. Oh, he is hallucinating. I don't know if that'll wear off this turn or not. So I think we're okay there. If he's gonna get anybody, it's right here. But at least Bulwark is a tanky kind of guy. We'll reload here.
Reloading.
We'll reload here. I guess. No, I don't want to suppress because it's you know, we might get that last hit point. So we'll reload.
Mind if I do?
And we're just gonna end our turn without me overwatching because I don't want to really overwatch and have him move and then kill him. We'll see if the game lets me just end my turn. Yeah, I do, without overwatching. So he's suppressing again. So now we get to capture. One try and one try only. We got him.
Commander, the operation
Oh.
was a success.
Was that 4 pods? No, we only had 3 pods. Well, 3 or 4 pods is what it always says on the thing, and I guess the pods were big enough that we got the required numbers. How about that? Hey, one, yeah. Oh, because he's not an engineer. He's not an engineer. So we just gave someone a capture device just in case he could. So we had large pods, but only 3 of them. I'm so used to having 4 pods on a swarming. That's crazy. But I'm not complaining. Not complaining at all.
Great work, Commander. I hope all of our deployments go this well.
Yeah, I like having a clean mission for a change. I really do. We got a new rifle. A whooping 11 alloys, but you know, I'll take whatever we can get. Abduction missions are not known to give you that many unless you don't blow up all the ones that give you alloys. Like, we used a lot of rockets to help us out.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Alright, so as far as the situation room, this is the way we're looking. So Africa, after all the weird stuff happening in Africa recently, they're okay, even after that terror mission. We do have a terror coming to India, which once again, we only have to rescue 1. We only have to rescue 1. And the Mimic Beacon, I guess I'm a fan now. It drew him out in the open. It made him do some weird movement, janky stuff. So I guess I'm a new fan of the Mimic Beacon. But I guess from what you read about it being will-based, it's not going to work on an ethereal. Although it worked on... Did you notice it worked? Floki had enough... Floki had enough will that it worked for him. It worked. We pulled the frickin' sectoid commander out. So... That's crazy.
Things are heating up out there. We're tracking
Yeah,
multiple
that was Mimic
unidentified
Beacon on a good
targets.
day. It messed with movement because a little bit for the mutons. I don't know how much was running through that acid that was messing with them, causing them to pause and take hits and stop and go. That messed them. Although yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, aircraft list, we're in good shape. Down in Africa, we got... Oh, this is already up. No, it hasn't upgraded. The Phoenix cannon's here now, though. So, I tried switching them both out at the same time. So, it says that we have the Phoenix cannon now, so let's get the Stingray. And that's only 12 hours away. Then we're good. Then I just have to do a switch. Now I can always move Captain Missile over there. And then when you know who comes back, Badass Bader, who's also in Africa. So I don't even need to hire anybody now that I think about it, since Captain Missile's airship is damaged by 10 days. We just wait for Badass Bader to come back to take over that ship, and we're only 2 days without a pilot. So No, I never hired one yet. I never hired one yet. Technically, we do have a pilot here. I said we needed to, but I never did. I never pushed. Well, I'm gonna give Captain Missile right now because... In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's go over there and put Captain Missile in there because we can. Because his ship is not usable right now, so let's put Captain Missile there. There he is. And then I guess, since it's not that expensive, I guess I'll hire one more. We'll put a rookie in there because Badass Vader won't be available quite in time, and that way at least we can send a rookie out on this plane once it's repaired enough to go out. So let's at least do that. The pilots are cheap, even though he's going to be a rookie and he's not going to be worth much. I want Africa. There we go. Now we have an extra pilot in 24 hours. Okay. So let's go see what we got going. We got a terror pending in India. It's not like we were gonna shoot anything like that down. So we got 5 airships there. Okay, here we go. Let's go see what's up next for us. Engineering wise, we've got 57 alloys. Yeah, like I said, I want to have them in reserve in case something ever happens we need repairs, because that eats through some alloys too. Here we go. Mission. Who wants a mission? Go see what we find. Well, guess what? The Titan armor is now back.
Contact detected.
Guess what we don't have to do? Raider, Destroyer, going for the former satellite in India, we let this go. By letting it go, because it's not worth it with the airships we have to try to gain experience on these, we're just gonna ignore it. There's nothing for this high, I'm gonna shoot down your satellite mission to shoot down. They already did it. So we'll ignore. If it was just a fighter with a fighter escort, I'd say, let's go for the experience, but it's not. It's a destroyer with 2 raider escorts, so we will leave it be. We got an extra dodge, extra aim, more aim. Werner is back. UFO. Oh, there was a bombing mission there that we couldn't see. Oh well. Oh well. Can't panic anymore from that. Scilabs, what'd we get? Oh, come on, Annette. I'm getting tired of putting you back in there all the time. Annette is gonna try one more time. Please. Please. It's 50-50, and we've missed the 50-50 too many times. We need to have her pass. We need her to pass. The plasma storm gun in 4 days. Let's go see. Is the terror mission gonna pop? Or will that pop after the 15th? I don't know. I think it... Didn't we get both in one same half of the month? So I think we can still get it the same half of the month. Oh, is he ready? Yeah. That way when the aircraft is ready. Yeah, they're hoser. Hoser. He's a big old hoser. Let's Oh, he's not here for 13 more hours, so we can't quite give Hoser a ship. Not yet. 13 hours. Whoa. Which UFO was that?
Contact detected.
Oh, that's the high medium destroyer still. Well, we're not doing it. Let it finish. Oh, that's right, because I paused because I saw the bombing pop up. Tariq is back. There, it flew away. Disappointed. Oust is back, so we got Rocketeer back. Shakti Rocket's Machine Hater. Do I have? Where am I sitting waiting for? Yeah, I want to know how far we out for. Well, that's this fatigue. Don't we have somebody in the med bay that's due back? Should be in hours. Oh, 2 hours. I knew it had to be coming up. I kept looking. Where's Will to Kill? Where's Will to Kill? And then Kibo's back in 2 days. Okay. I'm feeling better about mechs again. And as soon as I say that, something bad's gonna happen, but...
Contact detected.
Well, guess what's happening? India is about to get raided with a terror mission, and it's right close to it. There's no way I could fly. I don't even have the right ships. Look, a very large assault carrier escorted by 2 raiders. Oh, man. So my air games suddenly don't feel as strong as they used to now that the raiders are escorting predominantly. So we're going to ignore, and we're going to have ourselves a terror mission. That's what's coming up next. There it is. And my mech is back. My mech is back. Urban block. So it's an urban block terror mission. We don't get the picture this time. It's gonna be a choice of what the map is. I'll probably do, I haven't done one of those in a while, where I show all the missions that could be on the thumbnail, and y'all, I haven't done a poll like this in a while. Which one do you think it's gonna be? But we'll give it a shot. Since we know it's urban block. This is like it's early game where we don't have a lot of satellites up, so we don't get the picture of the map. Yeah, the issue is their targeting agent. If they'd go to US or if they'd go to Europe where I got the firestorms. And we still have not found an overseer yet. We need to find an overseer. Unless he's just circling around in China saying, I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to be found. Something like that. So, leadership-wise, we don't have our top-tier leader available for this, but then we'll be okay. Rick rolls out for 2 days, 2 days, 2 days, so we still have a leader that can handle things just fine. And even when I have leaders, I don't always use commands, right? So we could do Nefertiti. We could do Blue Jay as the leader. Having a Rocketeer is a good thing. We got a Pathfinder, we got Furball, we got Emo. I got Good Gunners, Machine Hater, but not... How far out is Freaky Friendly? 5 hours. Well, guess what? We're going to advance 5 hours. We're going to advance 5 hours just to get Freaky Friendly back. I could see taking him and Machine Hater. Oh, 5th, 15th, and 25th is when they can show up. Okay, well, we're close to the 15th, so... Yeah, we're close to the 15th. Because we haven't had the animation of our whatchamacallit. We haven't had the animation of the hyperwave relay work yet because we haven't found an overseer yet. So hopefully, because that's a fun little animation, seeing it work. I love the interplay and interaction between Shen and Valen on that one. I think it's amazing. That's one of my more favorite. There's a lot of cutscenes I like, but that's one of my, for this game, one of my favorite ones, because you don't get to see it that often. It's not overplayed. You don't get to this point in the game to see it a lot. All right. Oh, yeah, we're here, and I'm gonna advance time, 4 hours. Okay, where is this? Japan? Yeah, Japan hasn't made many requests, and I don't need the recruits, but let's give them a little shield work. So we will dispatch those. I got 7 of them. I can afford to give them one. Karma Suture's back. And Freaky Friendly's back. So why don't we no longer push it anymore and get the team put together. So I do have Furball going out as a scout. And that Nefertiti's not bad. I just can't throw multiple dense smokes. And I know Captain Timoza would love to see Nefertiti go out. This may be a good time to use Nefertiti. Although the last Terror mission I ended up having... But yeah, Terror missions are prone to have a lot of chrysalids, which is... You don't want to throw as many smokes. Potentially. So yeah, let's bring Nefertiti as our commanding officer. And then I got a Pathfinder, Will to Kill, that we haven't seen in a long time. Wasn't he on his deathbed? And we saved him from that? That's why he was gone for so long? Will to Kill? Will to Kill also had a will to live, is what it was. Oh yeah, so we never did see the first one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm loading down because this can be helpful against chrysalid pods, that especially if they bunch up against us, and healing never hurts. Who else? Now we got our suppressors, so we've got Freaky Friendly and we got Machine Hater. I need to bring one of our Rocketeers. So you definitely want a Rocketeer. We'll bring Shakti Rockets. And then I definitely want a Sniper. So Emo, I think you get the call on this one, even though it's an urban building. It's either you or Godfather. And so that's a no-brainer. For a Terror mission, that is. Then I got one open spot. And Terror missions, I don't really try a lot of special things, but I often like to bring an engineer for extra battle scanners and chem. I don't need Sapper though, although you do have Packmaster. So maybe Scarecrow gets the call on this one. And that's the team we're taking out. Before I do that, let's make items available. Since I see Freaky Friendly's already wearing his, let's make sure nobody else is wearing theirs. And then... Yeah, no more I thought that'd make you happy, Captain Timo. I said, you know, we don't need a double smoke thrower on a Terror mission because I try not to overthrow smokes because of chrysalids. So... yeah, I think we can make this work. Plus, I do believe somebody on the mission, I don't know here, yeah, what do you have? See, we have one telekinetic shield. I don't think you just have little old distortion field. Yep. Furball is not, yeah, you're not psi oriented. Is Machine Hater? Nope. Shakti is not. Yeah, so I do have one telekinetic shield if we need it. It'll cost us some suppression, but that's okay. Okay, and Kobo, I might even I could even take away smoke grenades for something else. I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll see how much you're able to pack on. The storm gun. I'm giving you the frickin' plasma rifle because I don't think I have anybody else to carry it. I'm thinking I want some extra because it's terror mission. I want some extra battle scanners. Chem, definitely want chem in case that can be helpful with the chrysalids. And then, well, guess what? I'm throwing the arc thrower there, but I'm throwing the, no, I didn't put it on you yet. Instead of alien grenades, you get the mimic beacon. And you get 2 of them! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! So if someone has support grenade support, oh wow. Who knew? Who knew you could get multiple mimic beacons? Huh? Did I sound excited enough about that? Yeah, you're all ready to go. Freaky Friendly, he says, I'm on it, boss, I'm on it. We get the reflex rifle. We'll come back on the pistols. We'll give you that other little vest. First, yeah, we definitely want the marksman scope. We'll do the chameleon for the extra defense it gives. Because you're over 20, so that's okay-ish. You come with a couple battle scanners, so what would I like to give you? I guess a scope. Really up that aim for that good weapon. Now, we don't have a motion tracker on you, so I may... That's probably more important for our early moves, unless somebody else... Nah. So sorry, as much as I like the idea of giving you aim with that weapon, we'll take the motion tracker, because I gotta be able to do my opening moves without activating, or knowing that I'm gonna activate. Machine Hater. Titan. You get the long range suppression. We'll give you a scope. You're over 100 base aim. Well, what am I looking for? Oh, there it is. Machine Hater, you're slow. I think you lost some mobility from one of the times I got you gravely injured. So you're a little slower than you even used to be. Emo, we'll go with the flying suit. And then I gotta come back and do pistols here. Just because it's a building map, I'm gonna give you an alloy plating, just in case you have to shoot from a doorway and be closer than I'm used to having you. And then Shakti rockets, he will go also, but Titan, this would help with mobility. I could give you something else if it seemed worthwhile. Why not? That way, if you're unsteady, it'll help scatter a little, maybe. But I'm used to Rocketeers with 12. Okay, I think that's a good looking team. All I gotta do is pistols. So since, Emo, you might be having to shoot from doorways, I want you to have close-up protection in case a situation where a floater could fly up and back behind you, kind of a thing. So you get the plasma. And Katzen Wadling, you get the laser pistol. And I think we got a solid team to take care of whatever we got to take care of. Like we said, it's like the other mission. Even more so, it's like the other mission. I have absolutely no reason to save more than one civilian so that India does not auto-leave us. So that is our goal on this upcoming mission. However, it's Friday and I don't have the new dates on the schedule, but the schedule will be the same as this week, at least for one more week. So just change the dates to the 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th. Ooh. So that works out well for our US viewers. So I'm not broadcasting on Thanksgiving. I don't have to compete with family dinners and all the football games that are on TV. That kind of stuff. So thank you everybody. I enjoyed it tonight. It's always fun going out into the great unknown. Most of the time we know what our mission, like next time we know we got a terror mission. But today it was kind of, ooh, what are we going to find today? What are we going to find today? And Floki, glad we got your sound back for no matter how you log in anymore. So that's cool. And thank you everybody. This is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate it each and every time you're able to show up. And hope to see y'all next time, next week on Monday to start off the week right. Ciao, everybody.